Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome on in. I hope y'all are having a great day. Hello, Retro. Hello, Iris. Hello, Kit. Welcome on in, everyone. It's great to see you all. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, today is day 9 of my Donathon. Woohoo! So yeah, we're gonna hang out and chill for a bit today. How am I doing? I'm okay. I'm just okay. um, Yeah, I slept in, so stream's a little bit late today. But that's okay. That's okay. Um, yeah, we're gonna have a nice chill day today. I'm gonna go over some of my goals in a bit. But yeah, it's great to see everyone. Also, I'm gonna be sipping my coffee because I haven't finished it yet. I am the eeper. I almost choked on it, but I didn't. Um, yeah. Okay, is A okay? Hell yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm just okay. Gorp. Thank you for that ban, Iris. Um, yeah, doing okay. Excited to hang out with y'all today. And yeah, how about we look at the Donathon goals real quick and then we'll just get into what I'm doing. Wrong one. I clicked the wrong scene. Ignore that flash. I'm sorry about that. That specific bot is weird. It seems to be a just chatting streamer, but they're in 110,000 channels. Yeah, it's weird. Thank you for banning them. I've seen them in a few chats and banned them. Um, bonk. Yeah. Yeah, we are at $200 out of 1,000. Um, and so our next goal is $300. And once we hit that, I will be raffling off a sticker from my shop. I'll probably let y'all decide what sticker I raffle off because I don't know what one you guys want. um, yeah, I'm excited for it. I hope we hit that goal. After that, we have emote art raffle where I will raffle off a custom emote from me. And at $500, I'll do a community VR chat hangout in the future. At $600, I'll do a hand cam tarot stream in the future where you guys can send me bits to get like a tarot reading. At $700, I will raffle off a t-shirt from my shop, my fourth wall shop. You can check out what I got there in the last message I just sent. After the t-shirt raffle at $800, I will raffle off a shaded full body art from me. $900, I'll do a future ASMR stream and it will be very scuffed. Hell yeah, we jammin'. And our final goal at $1,000, I will beat Outlast on stream. I'll do it. An oldie but a goodie. Yeah, VR chat's fun. Now that I have my 3D model, I can play with it in VR chat. And I've only done it a couple of times, but I've had a lot of fun. Yeah, those are all the goals that I'm hoping to hit. And individual donation incentives for $10. I keep forgetting to update that, but I'll do something. I don't know what. I hurt my ankle, so I can't do squats right now. But for $25, I will draw you a full body chibi. And for $50, I will do an arara. I will. Just like the old days. But yeah, those are all the goals we've got and the incentives. And if you want to see them at any time, check out the pinned message or exclamation point Donathon. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. We got 5 days left on the Donathon. Yeah, I'm just hoping it goes well, and I'm excited to keep streaming. But yeah, I'm doing this donathon because I really need to fix my car and pay some bills, and I don't have the money. So if you'd like to help, please consider checking out my Ko-fi. Um, but yeah, don't feel obligated to. Ah! Look at my ears. Look at them. Yeah, you don't have to feel obligated to donate. You just being here and hanging out with me is awesome. And I appreciate you all. But yeah, how about let's play a game. Let's do some gaming. Oh my god, it's actually captured. That's incredible. Oh, thank you for the ear pets. I almost quit the game. I hope volume is okay. Hi Rosie, welcome on in. That's a first. Yeah. Yeah. Stardew never captures for me. All right, we're in the big house. We got the big house. Yippee! Okay. Hi, Rosie. Yeah, Stardew hates OBS. It's true. I can give you guys a house tour. So we got the baby room. We got the living room. I need to get more windows. The kitchen area. The crafting area. The bedroom. And the wife area. Everything is so pink. Yes, I love it. Yeah, last stream we did like a big organizing day. Big organizing. Oh, boss. Boss. What is that? A periwinkle. Cute. Thank you, boss. Yeah, how's everyone doing today? I hope everyone's having a lovely day. It's great to see you all. I'm sorry for starting stream late. I slept in. I was the Eeper. Currently at work and it's decent. I hope work goes well. Good luck. Sleep important, true. 2 more days till vacay? Hell yeah. I need a vacation. Yeah, sleep important. I was so eepy. Oh, an apricot. Yum. Alright, do I have anything growing? No. Ooh! So much stuff is ready. Perfect. Let's make some of that. Bust out some content somewhere in there. Nice. Good luck. I wish you luck. Oh, I'm so itchy today. I don't know why. Let's make some blackberry stuff. Blackberry wine. Oh! More is ready. Perfect timing. Oop. Oh, I forgot to put the caviar in. Oh well. Iris is jamming. Um, how's the volume, by the way, on everything? Oh, bouncing. Volume sounds good? Awesome, thank you. Thank you. Oh, more sturgeon roe. Yeah, I'm playing my playlist today because Stardew Valley music would make me sleepy. It would make me sleepy. I do love Stardew music though. Thank you for banning the bot, Iris. Boop. Alright, time to remember where I put all my stuff. Oh, I can sell that. I have a lot of sap. This is fish stuff. I can no longer withstand the siren song of the wasteland. Have fun in Fallout, Iris. Good luck. I'm gonna keep some stuff. Sure. Is Twitch having a problem with bots? Oh, always. All the time. There are so many channels that are just, or like, yeah. People who are just in thousands of channels being bots. Stardew music is good, but too good at being relaxing. Yeah, real. I'll let you know if I need anything, Iris. Thank you, friend. I appreciate it. Oh, it's Evelyn's birthday. What is she like? The one you just banned was in 101,000 channels. Good lord. Hold on, I'm pulling up the Stardew wiki. Get at least 2 per stream, and that's been a forever thing. Yeah, it's so annoying. Evelyn. What do you like, girl? She likes... Thank you, mods. Thank you, mods. We love you, mods. She likes diamonds. I have plenty of those. Just gotta remember what chest they're in. Oh, hell yeah. Alright, now we gotta find her. She's at home. Ba-ba. I never remember which house is hers. That's Lewis's house. This is their house? Yeah. Are you Evelyn? Yes. Happy birthday. Will I get a cutscene? Cutscene time! Oh wow! Oh Matcha, you're wondering what that good smell is? Why, that's nice of you to say. I'm actually baking my famous cookies. Hell yeah. Here, why don't you try one? What was that noise? Oh. Well, what do you think? It was like chewing on a hockey puck. No, that's so mean. It's delicious. Thank you. I think I've come to know you well enough to give you my recipe. Just make sure to keep it a secret. Learned how to make cookies. Hell yeah. You got that old lady cookie recipe? You know those are gonna be good. Oh yeah, I'm not doing those. I don't have time. Let's see what's at the beach. Bum 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 bum. Yoink. Yeah, today's stream might be kind of short since I started so late. I don't know though. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I am EP today and sore. Thank you, Rosie. I appreciate you, friend. What I get? 5 rocks. Awesome. So awesome. Gotta love rocks in the ocean. I love fishing up rocks. It's so cool. Do I have any quests, actually? I should make sure I don't have, like, a time-sensitive quest. Yoink. Sea cucumber. No, we're good. Now I really want to play Stardew. Do it. Charlie Brown intensifies? Yeah, real. Herring. Yoink. I almost missed that one because I spaced out. Sea cucumber. Alright. I'm jamming, I'm vibing. Oh. Nautilus fossil. Nice. I already have one now. That's okay. This is fine. What does a mermaid see for lunch? Oh gosh, I have no idea. Sea jelly. Sea jelly. Sea cucumber sandwiches. That sounds interesting. Shit. I almost lost it. Not a good show. You're good. It's okay. Prehistoric tool. Some kind of gnarly old digging tool. Interesting. I'm so EP. I gotta finish my coffee. Let me do another sip. Yeah, I found you a new toy. What? I was gonna say something, but I forgot what it was. Nothing in my crab pots. Hi, Willy. Hello, everyone. Oh, I almost ran into that child. Just tackled him to the ground. Bye-bye. I'll keep that. Perfect. Forgot to sell those two things. We got some cheese. And some mayonnaise that I can't grab because the chickens are in the way. The chickens. I should see if I can make some sprinklers. Chickens. I still love my squid hat. It's so goofy. Sprinkler. Okay. Is that a new thing? The squid hat? The squid hat is a part of Squid Fest, which I think is new. Sprinkler, I hardly know her. Hey, ha 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 ha, got him. Why can't I put here? There we go. Then it has to be new. Yeah. Oh, I need like one more. Uno más. Thank you, Animaniacs. True. Perfect. Alright, let's go place this. I still have lots of time. It's only 8:50 p.m. Perfect. Sprinkler. What else can I make? I should make some bee houses. Oh. Do I have? I don't think I have any bee houses. Slime egg press. Hmm. I'm just looking at what I can make. Up, 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 Huh. Interesting. I still need lights in my dang house. I like the lightning rod and the little heart at the top. Hold on. Yeah, it's cute. I think I have some actually on my farm. I do. Yeah, they're cute. And like the fences. Do I have one down here? Yeah, the fences are little hearts. Isn't it adorable? I love mods. Oh, a diamond. Yummy. It's not fully gray and boring. Yeah. There are a lot of mods that just like change how your Stardew looks, but like not too drastically. They're really cool. Alright, I will put this away and then I'll go to sleep. So I have nothing else to do. Wowdy, Dano. Welcome on in, friend. I hope you're doing well. Wow. Have a good ad break, everyone. Good luck, everyone. Eventually I'll play Stardew modded one day. I believe in you. It's honestly, I could help you mod it if you wanted me to. But yeah, it's really fun. But it's also good unmodded as well. Bruschetta. Yum. Bruschetta is delicious. Okay. I would probably need mod suggestions if I were to do it. I can absolutely help with that too. Absolutely. Meow. Oop. Oh, 10 stream streak. So many stream. Thank you for the streak, Dano. Enjoy your channel points. Use them wisely. So many stream. A perch frenzy. That's not worth it. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good ad break. I scream for live streams. Hell yeah. She's been released. Chat, y'all are extra chaotic today. Y'all are feeling the chaos. It's not a bad thing. Oh, I do have a bee house. Oh, worm. Oh, two worm. Dose worm. More worms. Worm bait. Ugh. I love my bobats. Y'all are great. Let's not get crazy, Dano. I'm just kidding. Come on. There we go. Oh, thank you for the hug, Rosie. Thank you, friend. Okay. Coal goes in here? Yes. Wow, I have a lot of ore. Let's smelt some. Let's smelt some ore. Oh, hi, Bus. Sorry, buddy. A worm? Seeds. How long have I been streaming for? Since in June, it'll be 3 years? I think? I started in June 2021. Whoa. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been streaming for a minute. I'm 1 year ahead of you. Yeah, I think I discovered like VTubers in 2020, which I think is the case for a lot of people. But I started streaming in 2021. Yeah, I love streaming. Skilled matcha. Sometimes. Okay, what do I want to do today? It's bad luck day, and the merchant is here. I'll go see the merchant. I can just hear the shrug in your voice. Listen. Listen. No. Hello. Sprinkler. I already have better sprinklers. Yeah, I want this duck, actually. Yeah, I want another portrait of my wife. Don't I already have one? Okay, that's good. I bought the duck. Oh, I should go see Robin and buy lights for my house. That would be good. Duck. I love ducks. They're so cute. I'm not where I need to be right now. I need to go see Robin. Oh, worms. Is duck modded? I think, I mean, the painting's called Sun. And the painting is of a duck. So I think the mod changes what the painting looks like. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, worm. There's so many worms today. Carrot seeds. Hello, Robin. Gonna check wiki. Sounds good. A worm? But yeah, I'm pretty sure it is modded. Oh, I should buy windows.
¿Quieres?
Sun 44? Let me check in a second. Yes, sun number 44. Original is a sunset sunrise. Interesting. I see. I was buying lights, that's what I need to do. Does she have any lights? No. Lamp posts? No. What else can I buy from you? Upgrade house. Not right now. That's a lot of money. Construct farm buildings. What can I build? Don't want that. I don't want that. I don't need that. I don't need that right now. I have one. I have a shed. I could build a fish pond. I don't really want to. Oh, the stable looks different. I don't really need a horse because I kind of cheat and go fast. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Thank you for your help. Oh, also I will hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate kit. I missed that. Thank you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for lurking. I have sipped. Let's go home and install my Windows. Makes it sound like a computer thing. Hehehe. Have I gone in here today? I don't remember. Oh yeah, we're smelting stuff. We are smelting. Ooh. Oh, I don't have my pan on me. That's fine. I saw shinies in the water. Alright, let's go put some windows in my house. Like, one can go here. Um... Now everything's off center. Leah, what are you doing? She's just looking at the skeleton. Okay. She said she's fine, so. How do I rotate this? Can I not? I guess not. It's so centered. Yes. It's perfect. It's good enough. We don't need windows in there yet. I need a I don't know. I don't want children, so I don't know what to do with these. Brain happy? Hell yeah. Um Put the carrot seeds in there. All right, and I have that painting. How big is it? Pretty big. It will look cute in here. Ducky. Oh, it's dark out now. And I didn't get any lights. This is fine. Do we have any windows in here? I'll put windows in the bedroom. You can get rid of the cradle, I believe, and then Leah will stop asking if you want baby. Okay. I'll try that. Still staring at the skeleton. You have to like ask Robin to get rid of it because I can't click on it. I can't sleep in those beds. It's so dark in here. Maybe. I'll figure it out. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. Maybe, yeah. Yeah, it's fine. It's okay. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the little butterflies are here. They're so cute. I love them. Oh yeah, we are we're $100 away from our next Donathon goal. If you're interested, check out that message that my bot just sent in chat. Check it out. Is a home reno. Okay. I will have to look into that then. Because I do not want children. Y'all are on the same wavelength. Nah, no worries. Thank you guys. I appreciate the information. I do appreciate it. I think I'm gonna go fishing until the end of the day. Aw, the little butterflies are so cute. It must be annoying to have to keep saying no. She's only said it, twice. But it was 2 nights in a row. That was last stream, though. And she hasn't done it since, so... Just watch, she's gonna say it tonight, I bet. Lingcod. Oh, nice. There's a 1 in 20 chance that they ask. So it's interesting that it happened twice in a row. That's so funny. I didn't know that. Yeah, she asked 2 nights in a row. Do you want to have a baby? No. Next day. Do you want to have a baby? Still no. Have a good lurk, Kit. Thank you for stopping by, friend. Yeah, I'm gonna jinx myself. It's fine. It's not that annoying. Yoink. This is probably another Lingcod. You're kind of a bitch. Oh, come on. Oh, this is just rude. Oh, come on. Oh. Fuck. I was focusing so hard. Come on. Pike. Nice. Oh, I'm so tired. We've almost been streaming for an hour. Oh, hi, Abigail. Sorry for freezing you in time, girly. Hello. Frozen in time again. Bless you. My wife be sneezing. Yeah, bless you. Yeah, my commissions are open, by the way. I have some really cute pride icons available on VGen. You should check them out. They're real cute. Get one in time for Pride Month. Up to 2 pride flags. Woohoo! You're not escaping from me this time, Linkod. Wednesday. Yes. We are playing Stardew on Wednesday. Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. More Stardew Valley collab. Wednesday times 2. Double Wednesday. Double Wednesday all the way across the sky. I'm sorry. Wow, wow. So intense. Does anyone remember that? Double rainbow all the way across the sky. This is a good song. I might be too young for that. Oh! Sounds familiar, but I don't know it. Oh my god. It's the Double Rainbow song. Do you guys remember Double Rainbow? It's that guy like freaking out at seeing a double rainbow. It's so funny. Oh fuck. It's just Brooklyn on a Friday. Matcha feeling age. Yeah, yeah. I feel it quite often. Pickled eggplant. That sounds vile. I gotta be honest. I do not like eggplant. My wife is gagging behind me. Glad I could help. CP time. Okay, good. She didn't ask for a baby. Alright, I need another sip and a stretch. Ugh. Let me do a sippy and a stretchy. The bookseller. Ugh. Ugh. Let me do a sip. I think I was just starting to be online at the time it was viral. That's fair. Very fair. That's like one of the first memes I remember probably is Double Rainbow. 2010. Let me Google Double Rainbow. Double Rainbow. No, I need the meme. Oh, here we are. Wikipedia. Uh, when was it filmed? Double Rainbow meme. When was it? Know your meme. Save me, know your meme. 2010. Yeah, 2010. Okay, that tracks. Man, rest in peace, Paul. The guy who made it. He passed away. Rest in peace. Sad. Um, Alright, let's go back to Stardew Valley. I like how this coal that I'm holding hides my squid hat, except for the eyes. Hello, bus. Good meowing. You do a big sploot. Big sploot in the middle of the path. Come on. Good morning, aminals. You ever think 2010 was over 10 years ago? That's all. That's all I have to say about that. I started reading like Warrior Cats around then. And they're still making Warrior Cats. It just got renewed for its 9th arc. I am not shitting you guys. Yeah, 2010 was like 5 years ago. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Slash joke. I am forever trapped in 2012. Five ores. Oh, I'm all out. That's fine. Ah, I'm stuck. I miss reading Warrior Cats. I just don't have the time anymore. That's very fair. It takes a lot of time. There are a lot of books. I haven't read it in a couple weeks because I just started a new arc and I'm finding it incredibly boring. It's an arc that I've never read before and it's just been really hard to get into. I've been struggling. And if we have any Warrior Cats fans here, it's Dawn of the Clans that I'm struggling to read for the first time. Can you do audio? I used to be able to, but like, whenever I listen to like an audiobook or a podcast, I can't just like sit there and listen. Like I need to do something else while I'm doing it. And yeah, I have trouble with like audio stuff these days. I used to be able to do it, but yeah. Cuz Spotify has them audiobooks now. Doesn't it? I'm going to go to the quarry, see if there's anything good. Yeah, Warriors. I've heard that the audiobooks are actually pretty decent. So I may have to check them out. What's this? Coal? Yep. I mostly use the library app. Oh yeah. That's fair. That's a good idea. I should get a library card. There's so many worms over here. Oh, I'm gonna have to break this to go in. Ah! Is the audio gonna go?
Cheer 100, the feeling when you realize Warrior Cat is old and still going.
Yeah, real. Thank you so much for the biddies, Rosie. I appreciate it. I appreciate the bits. Thank you, friend. And you're so right. Yeah, I follow some like Warrior Cats wiki things, and the other day they're like, the first book of the second arc came out 19 years ago today, and I'm like, holy fucking shit. Did it really? I don't know why I'm not taking the minecart. No, I know. I know. Warriors is older than you, Rosie. You are like baby. Yeah. Yeah. I love Warriors. I need to read it more. I'm trying to get into the habit of like reading more than scrolling on Twitter. But with this arc being so boring, I need to find something else to read. Actually, you know what I should read? A book that my wife suggested to me. That's basically Warriors with Bats. Kind of. It's called Silverwing, I think. Is that right, babe? Okay. Yeah, it's called Silverwing, and it's like bats. Yeah, but Twitter... Yeah, real. Silverwing? Yeah. I haven't read it, but I have a copy of it. So maybe I'll try that and then come back to Warriors. I might just need a Warriors break. Kenneth Opal. Dano knows, apparently. Dano knows what's up. The way Dano said Kenneth Opal, it reminds me of the Vine, the Epcot. I can just see them saying it the same way. Where does my pine tar go? Okay. Epcot. Alright, what do I want to do today? I'm pretty sure it's very good. Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm curious. So obviously I love bats. And I like reading children's books about animals, apparently. Welcome back, everyone. I hope you had a good ad break. I think I'm going to go fishing. Ba, 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 ba. I'm debating if I want to keep streaming after this Stardew Valley day. 'Cause my head kind of hurt. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do. I told y'all it might be a short stream, so... And I kind of want to raid someone if they're still streaming. Oh, thank you, Rosie. I appreciate it. I almost missed that one. I should go fishing somewhere else. I always fish at the ocean. Yeah, I think I'll end after today. I don't want to push myself too hard. Oh boy, a train. Let's go see what's on it. Oh, and the bookseller's here. Okay. I'm gonna go see the train first. The bookseller might close, but that's fine. What if there's good stuff on the train? A worm? Bless you. My wife do be sneezing. Look at all this coal. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Stone. Is Macho Wife okay? Yeah, she's okay. She's sneezing. We got some wood and some stone and some coal. Anything else? Anything else? Can I go in here? I guess not. Hmm. Yeah, Macho Wife okay. Man, I love fishing. Yoink. Copper. Copper, copper, copper. Pa 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 pa. Algae. Yeah, I think I'll end after this day. I'm running low on energy. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining today. We're not done quite yet, but I had a really good time. Oops. I had a good time and a fun stream. Stick. Yippee! But yeah, if you're interested in contributing to the Donathon, check out— oh my gosh, excuse me. Check out my Ko-fi if you're interested. I really need to fix my car and pay some bills. So yeah, if you want to help, it's greatly appreciated. But please take care of yourself first and don't feel obligated to donate. I appreciate everyone. No matter what. No matter what. Well, oh wait, I had to put some driftwood away. There are some people that are gross that I don't appreciate, but no. Hi, Pomni. Welcome. Mostly everyone I appreciate. And the rest of that can be sold. Yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now. Nothing else to do today. Good night. Money. All right, game is saved. Let's switch scenes. Give me 1 second. Here we go. Oh, that was a little delayed. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me today. Sorry it was such a short stream. I'm just, I don't know, you know? Yeah, I've had a really good time. And yeah, why am I lagging so much? Why was I frozen? Am I good now? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, I know who I want to raid. I know who I want to raid. Oh, Wendy's ad. Wendy's jump scare. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna raid this person. Okay. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I really appreciate it. Perfect. We're gonna go raid Steph. And we're gonna have a custom raid message today. So here it is. It's Steph's birthday. So the raid message is happy birthday, Steph. Yeah, they're just gonna get into a new game. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you so much for being here. Take care of yourself. And I'll hopefully see you tomorrow. If not, I will definitely see you Wednesday for the Stardew Valley collab. Yeah, take care, everyone. Thank you for the head pats, Rosie. And have a great day. Bye-bye. Bye, bye, bye.